website We Got This Covered is reporting the rumor, or I don't think they're saying it's a rumor. I think they're saying they've just directly heard it, that James Gunn is going to help shape or rebuild, be an architect for the DCEU moving forward. Like, he's not just going to be doing Suicide Squad 2. He's going to be doing more beyond that to help them, just help steer the DC ship going forward. And that makes me think a lot of different things. Now, again, I don't know if this is true, but that makes me think a lot of different things and emotions. The good, the bad, and the confusing. I'll start with the good, if this is true. I think James Gunn is talented and that he could definitely help with his ideas, shape, I think if this is true, I think he could definitely be an asset to DC because I think he knows, superheroes and comic book material, and he's a talented writer and filmmaker. So I think that, yeah, if he wants to do it and if they're going to, get his help for that, great. I'm all for it. I have faith in James Gunn's talent and creative vision. If he's really a DC comic book fan, as I think he is. I think he likes Marvel and DC, and he has strong nerd cred. He knows the material, and he also is a good storyteller. And then I'm not gonna go to the bad. I'm gonna go to the confusing. Now, what's confusing to me is it's weird that he would be allowed to basically captain the ships or be a part of shaping two competing franchises if they would allow him. That, Marvel, I know they fired him and hired him back. I don't know if that's really the case. Like, if they just wanted to make it look like they fired him to please their shareholders because they were going through some stuff with Disney corporate. Or if they really did fire him and then had him come back. But, I don't think they're just going to want him. He's doing Guardians 3 for Marvel and Disney, but they want him to do more beyond that. I don't think they're going to want him to start there. They're going to want him to do more. So if he is going to do more beyond Guardians 3 for Marvel and Disney, they aren't going to be happy with him doing stuff for DC too, are they? Because they're competitors. Same with DC. I don't know if they would like him working with Marvel too at the same time he's working with them. That just seems like, maybe they don't care, but that does seem odd to me. And I'm confused, how this is going to work without, people at the opposite companies kind of being weirded out by that. How is this going to exactly work? Now, the bad. Along with that saying we got this covered report, they're also saying they've been hearing that, the DCEU going forward is going to have like two separate or multiple universes going on screen. Like, not just the main core Justice League universe. It's going to be the Justice League universe, but also, the new Robert Pattinson Batman's going to exist like it's in its own pocket universe, unconnected. They might merge them somewhere down the line later on. I think that's a weird idea. I think they should all just be in the same universe. I don't think that, like, Wonder Woman should be in a different Earth than the Flash, and that's a different Earth than Batman. I think they should all be in the same place like they are in the comics. I know DC Comics does a lot of alternate, multiple parallel Earths, but I don't think it's necessary for them to do that on screen, unless they do it every now and then, like this Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. That's supposed to be its own, like, separate universe. Like, they can do, like, these one-off stories here and there, like, alternate versions of characters, but I think with their main core heroes like Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, etc., they should all be like in the same, place and continuity. Now, the only reason why I think they do separate continuities for now would be because they have all these recastings and stuff, and Robert Pattinson's younger than Ben Affleck, and he's a different Batman than Ben Affleck, so they'd have to find a way to make that work. So having this new Batman in his own like separate universe might work to explain stuff, but they have to find a way down the line, I think, to merge him. Like, I don't think it's good to have this new Batman not be connected to Wonder Woman or Shazam or Aquaman. They should all be together. So, maybe those rumors about Wonder Woman 1984 being a soft relaunch or timeline, merging or reset, maybe that's how they'll find a way to blend all of this together eventually, or something similar to that, because I just don't think it's a good idea to have. I think they definitely should focus on standalone movies for each of their characters. But, I think that they should still be open to them meeting and crossing over with each other and fighting alongside each other, at least sometimes. Wouldn't it? It's a shame, to have a connected DC universe, or, all these different movies, and, Flash never meets Shazam, etc., etc. Shazam already established the fact that they all existed together, right? Billy Batson and Freddy, well, Freddy at least, is a superhero groupie, and he knows about all this stuff that's been happening. So I think, they've got to find a way to blend them together. And the We Got This cover report did say that they are going to maybe leave the option for Robert Pattinson's Batman to be merged or be a part of the main DCEU down the line. But again, this is all stuff that they're hearing and we're hearing. We don't know if all this is true. And we're not even sure if James Gunn really is going to be an architect for the DCU going forward. It's just, what I'm reading on this one website and what they've heard. We will see if this all comes to pass. But, just to paraphrase, I am happy with James Gunn creatively. I think he could do great. I am confused and think it's weird that they would have these disparate universes. And the bad, I personally don't see anything bad, but I do think logistically it's going to be weird for him to be, straddling both sides of the fence, the Marvel and DC at the same time. I think that eventually, he's going to be forced to have to pick one side or the other. And I would hope that, if he picks Marvel, DC's not left in the lurch. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.